Hello everyone, welcome back to a very special episode of Guapish. This is your host Tanner, and as always I'm joined by Nico.
Tanner, the final Smash Bros. Character got announced, dude. We finally got him. We finally got the final Smash Bros. Character, Tanner.
Who was it?
The last one. Oh! It's Sora from Kingdom Hearts, dude!
Sora from King...
Bro.
Who cares? That character sucks.
Fuck you, Tanner.
Another sword fighter?
It's the best anime sword boy it could have been, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, out of all the options we had available, I think we're living in the best timeline.
I was hanging out in the LSM Discord as we were watching it, and there were two camps. There were people who were extremely excited, and then people who were like, I don't much care for Sora, but I can't be mad.
Yeah. I definitely haven't seen anyone who's, like, really mad about this yet. I'm positive they're out there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's a pretty dedicated group of Kingdom Hearts haters out there.
Yeah. Like, the only real... Because, like... So, what was your reaction as you were watching through that trailer, Tanner? What was going through your little mind there?
Let's see. It's the statues. I'm like, ooh, this is cool and cinematic. And then Mario comes to life, and then...
What about the flame, though, Tanner? The flame dropped down.
When it dropped down to the flame, I out loud went, Dark Souls?
Dude, like, right? Like, literally every person who I've seen react to this trailer, including myself, everyone has thought that it was Dark Souls.
I don't know. I think that's just a disease we all have, where now, if we see a lone light in darkness, we're like, is that a Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Dark Souls bonfire? Whoa.
Come on, this is obviously the Kiln of the First Flame.
Yeah. Yeah, he grabs it, he throws it, and it's Keyblade. I'm like, it's Sora.
I had woke up bright and early, so I go to work, and then I watched the trailer, and hoo boy, man, I was pumped. I was real excited.
Did you coom?
I didn't coom at all. I texted Dylan though. I was like, dude, it's Sora, and he was like, bro, no way. And I was like, yeah, dude. And he was like, that's fucking cool.
It's fucking cool.
That's fucking cool.
What do you think? What do you think of Sora's moveset? I will say his moveset interests me. He looks fun.
He looks very fun. He also looks very strong. He's so
light though.
He's very light, so it'll be easy to launch him. However, if you don't kill him, then there's no way he's like not gonna recover.
Yeah, right.
He will always recover no matter where he goes off screen.
He feels like his recovery ability and like all his air movement, he feels like Smash 4 Bayonetta.
Exactly.
Like, but his side B makes him like that, but better, because like I can understand how his side B works. I don't understand how Bayonetta's works.
Yeah, I still have no idea. I have no grasp on how Bayonetta even functions. But Sora, on the other hand, looks like he'll be much more simple. It's just like Pikachu's recovery, but you have 3 of them instead of just 2.
Yeah, but, you know, they get slightly shorter each time you do it.
Yeah.
What was Sakurai fucking say? He was saying, like, make sure you up B, then jump, then side B, or something. It was some bullshit like that.
Yeah.
It was something stupid.
Yeah, basically, just make sure that you live after you get off screen. It's easy. Like, a literal baby can do this.
I mean, well, his downsides are, like, he's very light, and he probably doesn't do much damage.
Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't paying too much attention to, like, just how much damage he was doing. Right. Oh, that's right, because Sakurai was doing, like, stamina or whatever, so he couldn't really get an accurate estimate of how much damage he really dishes out.
Yeah. The only thing in his moves now is like was the counter. I'm like, it's kind of dumb. I was expecting something like fun.
Yeah.
You know?
The counter is a bit unfortunate.
Is that a thing in Kingdom Hearts? They have counters?
That is 100% a thing. In quite a few of the games, you'll have like multiple different counters available to you. So it makes sense that it would be in his moveset. But like also, the thing about Sora is that he's got a lot of games, and you could probably make like 4 different movesets for him that are all wildly different from one another. So like there were definitely other options than a counter.
Right. Does it make sense that Sakurai was like, he's a air fighter, he rules the skies or whatever?
Oh, absolutely.
Really? Not knowing anything about Kingdom Hearts other than like what I've seen in trailers and shit, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense at all to me.
Oh yeah, it makes perfect sense. Sora, a lot of the Kingdom Hearts combat will be very floaty and in the air a lot, so it does make sense for Sora to like kind of excel at that sort of thing.
Okay. How do you feel about the complete omission of Goofy and Donald Duck?
What do you mean? They're there. It's Duck Hunt, dude. They're a dog and a duck. It all makes sense. I mean, did anyone really expect them to show up?
I guess not, but like, it's pretty lame.
It is right? Kind of lame, but like
all those other nobodies are in there on that mural or whatever.
They ain't nobodies. They're all the Kingdom Hearts original characters. Like,
right.
You got Riku there. You got Ventus, who's basically just Roxas, who's also there. There's Xion, which was a very strange pull. I don't know why they went with Xion, but sure, whatever. But yeah, they're all there.
Xion?
So,
who are these people?
So Tanner, you see, the deal with Xion is that like she is Sora, but also not really, because the organization wanted to make another Keyblade wielder, but they were like, oh, never mind, Xion's kind of lame, we're gonna get rid of her now. No, she never existed, actually. Yeah, so that's Xion.
Which game is she in?
She is in Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2, or whatever the fuck it's called.
What?
Yeah, it's the one that...
Wait, is she a clone of Sora? Like a female clone?
Not really. Not necessarily. Kingdom Hearts is a big bag of worms, Tanner. There are many people who have done some big old things about it. For the most part, people don't care about Xion that much, but also there are a lot of people who like really fucking care about Xion. So it kind of just depends,
I don't have 4 hours to watch lore videos, so...
4 hours, you say, Tanner. 4 hours. Don't you know that Best Guy Ever did an entire deep dive lore video about Kingdom Hearts?
You talking about the Barry video? Which one you took?
No. That's Barry Kramer. I'm talking about Best Guy Ever. That's his actual name. Best Guy Ever. He has a 3-hour video titled Kingdom Hearts 101 PCP University Lecture.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing.
Ah, perfect. Yes.
I decided to use hyperbole to make it a bit funnier of a statement, but it wasn't quite hyperbolic enough to really make sense, so...
No, of course not.
Now it's funny that the reality matched the hyperbole.
Exactly. Yeah, go check out that video if y'all want a real in-depth look at Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Yeah, right? I think I've watched that video twice.
I like the memes of people talking about, like, the memes where it's like, the Disney and Nintendo legal teams negotiating over Sora, and it's like movie armies fighting each other and shit like that.
Yeah.
Which gave me a great idea.
Oh yeah, what's that, Tanner?
We should make, like, a skit where it's like a trailer for a fake, like, based on true events legal drama that's about the Nintendo lawyers and the Disney lawyers negotiating over Sora.
That'd be a grand old time, now wouldn't it?
Yeah, let me pitch you. Here's what script I have in my head. I came up with this today.
Okay.
So it's like a lawyer gets a phone call from fucking, like, I don't know, Sakurai or some Nintendo guy or something. It's like, we want a character in Smash Brothers. We need you to get the rights to Sora. Do you think you can do it? And then he says something that's like, oh, dude, we fucking sue 2-year-olds for posting YouTube videos of their Pokemon collections. We're the most aggressive we're one of the most aggressive corporate legal teams on the planet. We can get any character's rights. So who holds the rights? And then it smash cuts to, like, Disney HQ. And, you know, and then that's when you get, like, I don't know, probably Kingdom Hearts music that comes in.
That's when hilarity ensues.
Yeah, and it's scenes of, like, we're Nintendo, you don't know who you're fucking with. Or like a close up of some old guy, and he's like, "You think we give a shit about your little games or whatever?" Picture of a lawyer in the gym, and he punches a wall or something.
Yeah, of course.
And then it's like the camera pans from beneath a table up to where all the lawyers are, and then you just hear a voice behind the camera, and it's Reggie, and he says something about he loves video games.
That's it. That's all he says.
Yeah. And then boom, fade to black, and then you hear Japanese voices, and then you have subtitles, and it says something like, the final filming for the finals, Mr. Sakurai presents, starts in 3, 2, and then the switch sound, and then it's fucking summer 2022, and the name of this movie is Sora Means Sky or something like that.
That's a pretty good
or like Sora Way.
I don't know. I do like the title Sora Means Sky.
Sora Means Sky.
Yeah,
based
like
on a true event. I'd watch that movie. Maybe if it was maybe not if it was long, but you know, if it was like a 45-minute legal drama about Nintendo lawyers desperately trying to get the Disney lawyers to let them use Sora.
Honestly, I think we can pitch this to Netflix and get a pretty easy dub.
Probably. You have a fun little scene where it's like the Disney lawyers and the guy's like, "Hey, the Nintendo legal team, they're inquiring about the rights to Sora," and the guy's just like, "What the fuck is a Sora? What Disney movie is he from?" or something.
Yeah. They all make peace by going out to karaoke and singing "Simple and Clean" or some shit.
What the fuck is Simple and Clean? Is that a Kingdom Hearts song?
Yeah, that's like the most popular Kingdom Hearts song. It's the one that played in the trailer.
No, it's not. I thought it had some other name.
Nah, it's Simple and Clean.
Can you sing it for me? How does it go?
Simple and clean, you're so ready to make me feel tonight. That's the one.
I definitely don't recognize that.
Well, I don't think they didn't say any of the words in the song, is the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just the instrumental for the trailer, unfortunately. Right. Yeah, they didn't quite get the rights to Yoko Ono or whatever her name is.
I saw people fucking... When this was announced, and, you know, they also announced that all the Kingdom Hearts are coming to Switch.
Yeah.
Obviously, immediately, people were like, Kingdom Hearts 4? Kingdom Hearts 4? And I'm like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah. Those people are lunatics. A lot of it.
Yeah, they're out of their mind. I mean, I don't know how 3 ended. Did it end in, like, a definitive manner?
Almost.
Oh, God.
It almost did.
Did it end credits, like, undo everything or something?
No. This, like, whole storyline got wrapped up for the most part. The problem is that Sora also dies at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of. He kind of dies.
Doesn't nobody die in this, like, world or something?
No, they definitely die. Like Sora dies, for example, and it has horrible repercussions that persist throughout the entire series afterward. That's where Roxas comes from.
Okay.
Yeah. And...
I thought when people die, they, like, turn into Heartless and Nobodies. Isn't that...
Yeah, they turn into Heartless and Nobodies. That's what happens when they die.
And then once you kill both of those, they turn back?
It's like you have to kill the Heartless and then the Nobody, and then they'll come back, but I think only sometimes. What? Yeah, you have to kill them in a specific order, otherwise it won't happen. And that's kind of a rule that they kind of just cobble together so they can make an excuse for the organization to come back, because the organization are nobodies, Tanner, you see. Yeah, but they're like really strong nobodies, that's why they still have human forms or whatever. Yeah. It's just that simple, my guy. It's just that simple.
What's like the bell curve on the complexity of Kingdom Hearts plot? Is it understandable in the first one and then it gets crazy, or is it just like... Oh, really?
Pretty much. Yeah, with the first one, it's all simple and clean, Tanner. It's just that, okay? That's
Is the
all
first
it is.
one self-contained?
Yeah. Nothing else really happens outside of the first one. You just got the first one, and that's it. That's all you need. That's why that's why the Sora in Smash Bros. Is the Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora, because that's the one people love. And then after that, Kingdom Hearts 2 happened, and then they're like, oh yeah, there's like a shitload of stuff in Kingdom Hearts 2 that is just not explained whatsoever. That's why there is Chain of Memories that happens in between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 to explain who the hell the organization are and why like only half of them exist at this point now. Because I guess Sora murdered the rest of them in between the first and second game.
So the organization that aren't even in the first one?
No. They come out in the second one.
So so is the first game legit just like Nobodies and Heartless and...
Oh, Nobodies aren't even around, my guy. It's just Heartless.
It's just fighting little evil dude, little gremlin whatevers.
Yeah, you're just going from Disney World to Disney World, unlocking their heart or whatever, which I'm not entirely sure what that means, but you're doing it, which is basically just like you're saving it or some shit. It's right. Like, hey, you remember Tarzan? What if Sora was there now? What if he was there? And
they don't put Sora in a loincloth, though.
They don't put Sora in a loincloth. They don't change Sora's outfits until the second game. That's when they really start going hard with that.
At least they improved it a little bit in the second game.
Exactly. And so yeah, it's just going from Disney World to Disney World. You're just looking for your friends, dude. Because you, like, Sora, Riku, and Kairi, y'all got split up. They're the dream team, but everyone's, where'd they all go? So yeah, that's all you're doing. You're looking for your friends, and you eventually find them. Turns out Riku is an edge boy now, and he's on the side of the darkness, so you need to, like, free his heart or whatever, because he's being possessed by Ansem. Yeah, not Ansem the Wise, though, Tanner. Not Ansem the Wise, it's Ansem. No. It's very straightforward. Don't worry. The rest of that weird stuff that gets brought in from like the other games. If you're just looking at this first game, it's fine. But once you start looking at it as a whole, that's when things get a little wonky. Yeah, you find your friends, and then all is good. You defeat Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. That's his name. Not Ansem the Wise. Two different people. And you kill him.
2 different people.
Yeah, they're 2 different people. You kill him because you're like, Kingdom Hearts is light! And then he dies. And yeah, and that's just the game after that.
Do you find the Kingdom Hearts?
Yes. Kind of. Kingdom Hearts is also not explained as to what exactly it is.
What is the Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts is light! That's what it is, Tanner.
That's what it...
by the way...
What does he do after that?
By the way, Kingdom Hearts only comes into play at the very end of the game. At no other point is it mentioned, like, the topic of Kingdom Hearts, or what it is. It's unknown why Sora knows what Kingdom Hearts is, or why it's light. He just kind of says that when Ansem's like, I must get Kingdom Hearts.
He says, I must... Is it literally, I must get Kingdom Hearts is light?
Kind of. It's something very similar to that. He's like, I must get Kingdom Hearts, that is where true power lies. And then, yeah, the door opens, and Mickey Mouse is on the other side of it.
Is the door Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, the door is the Kingdom Hearts, Tanner, you see. Kind of.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of Kingdom Hearts. Because in the second game... Kingdom Hearts is like a big-ass moon.
Syntactically, it doesn't even make sense what we're saying right here.
In the second game, Kingdom Hearts is a big moon.
We're treating a plural noun as like a singular noun.
Yes.
And so it's confusing me.
Yeah, it is the Kingdom of Hearts.
What?
It is the Kingdom of Hearts, Tanner.
No, that's...
Probably.
Is that true?
I don't know. They don't explain what it is, my guy.
What was Mickey doing behind the door? Was he jacking off?
No, so Mickey was out over there because, like, you see, Mickey is, like, on the other side of Kingdom Hearts because that's where, like, all the darkness and shit resides. He's in, like, the land of darkness, just killing shit, because he's going over there to save Aqua, who is not a character who we know anything about at this point. She comes into play later, in not Dream Drop Distance. What's that one? Birth by Sleep. That's what it is. She comes into play in Birth by Sleep. You see, Tanner.
When you're playing the first game, why is Mickey behind the Kingdom Hearts?
Kind of. Because Donald and Goofy's entire purpose of being here is to find King Mickey. Like that's why they're with Sora.
So like Mickey is missing, and so like you're not crazy surprised when he just shows up out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're expecting him to be somewhere eventually.
There he is. Okay.
Yeah, you're like, oh, there's Mickey, and Mickey also has a Keyblade, Tanner.
Right.
Yeah, Mickey also has a Keyblade.
Is it a cool Keyblade?
His looks just like Sora, except it's gold.
So yes.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Does Kingdom Hearts, much like other Disney properties, not understand how royalty is? Like, is Mickey elected?
It's unclear. We don't learn much about Mickey's rule. We just know that he is the king, Minnie is the queen, and they are not married. And yeah, that's pretty much all we know about the whole monarchy there, honestly. They don't explore it very much.
Sounds like an election process.
It's possible. It could be an election process. We have no idea, dude.
What is the legislative procedure of whatever their fucking world consists of?
Yeah, Disney Castle or whatever. Yeah, so check it out. You got like Donald's his little nephews. They're there. You got Scrooge McDuck. They're there. Mm-hmm. Pete's also there. He runs for president, but he never gets it.
What do you mean he runs for president? What?
Yeah. Pete, he runs for president. He like dresses up as a luchador superhero or some shit, and everyone's like, "We know it's you, Pete. Stop trying to be a vigilante or whatever." And he's like, "I'm not Pete. I'm Mr. So-and-so." And then he just like causes more trouble somehow, despite trying to be a superhero. And it's all a big laugh. Everyone has a big goof, and then Ventus saves the day. Ventus is like, "Oh, put a stop to you, Pete," and then he does by beating him in a derby race or some shit, and like smashing watermelons over his head and all that. And then Mickey becomes president.
Wait, Mickey is king and president?
Yeah, both at the same time.
Wait. Are Mickey and Minnie canonically not married? Like in Disney lore? They have to be married, right? Do they live together? What is the Disney lore?
I don't think that they live together.
In the House of Mouse? Are they like boyfriend, girlfriend? Gotta look this up. Man.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Oh, in private life, Mickey is married to Minnie.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it's just the first result I got.
What does that mean in private life?
I don't know.
While they might be depicted as a husband and wife or in a courtship, depending on what the story is, the two characters are always married behind the scenes.
Okay.
Is this like that American Dad gag where it's like, oh, these anime characters are actors?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So it's like they're putting on a play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So behind the scenes, they are like actually married.
12 little known Mickey and Minnie facts that will make you believe in love forever. What?
Yeah, Tanner, don't you know? Never mind, these aren't very good facts. I'm looking at them right now. I don't really care about any of these. Minnie's full name is Minerva, though. That's actually a fun fact.
Crazy. So, like, this article said that they're facts that will make you believe in love forever. How does the following fact make you feel about love? Both of Minnie's parents are farmers.
You know what? I'm starting to believe in love just a little more. Yeah, I'm also looking at these. These don't have anything to do with, like, their relationship either, for the most part.
Right.
These are just facts about both Mickey and Minnie.
Yeah, this doesn't... dang it, we got clickbaited.
These motherfuckers.
Who the hell is Mortimer Mouse?
Let's find out. Mortimer Mouse. Yeah, I've never heard of this character. What the fuck?
What am I looking at?
I think we both had the same response to it.
What is this thing?
I don't know. Yeah, I've never seen this character, I don't think.
Apparently he was played by Cedric Dumond, which I'm pretty sure was that kid Harry was competing against in the Goblet of Fire.
That would explain that.
What was the name of the tournament? The Goblet of Fire was the prize. What did they call the little tournament?
The Shuckledorf.
Yeah, sure. That sounds about right.
Yeah. I know Harry Potter, don't you worry, Tanner.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the? Wait, hold on a second. So, like, just having, like, the front page of Google with Mortimer Mouse, it has his Disney wiki page and, like, the little preview thing, and it says, likes women, especially many.
Okay.
I don't... It's not inherently, like, you know, you understand the logic of likes women, but it's a very creepy way of phrasing that.
Yeah, I'm on the Disney Villains wiki, and there's a very nice picture of just a PNG of Mortimer Mouse with the word evildoer above him.
Uh-oh, he cut off. I can't hear him
His quote is "Ha cha cha, ladies' night, where ladies get everything they want, and what they want is to adore me."
Very fun.
Yeah.
I don't like his pants. They make his feet look too small. One of his aliases is Mr. Slicker, which is almost certainly a racial slur.
Yeah, apparently his crimes include abuse, theft, incrimination, and cheating.
Wow.
Yeah.
Under aliases, it says Megamort twice.
Yeah, there are two of them.
Let's see, he was voiced by Maurice LaMarche, who also voices Lur, Morbo and Leonardo da Vinci in Futurama, Father in Codename Kids Next Door, Mr. Big in Zootopia, Alec Baldwin in Team America World Police, The Brain in Animaniacs, and Yosemite Sam.
Nice.
Wow. This is his least famous character he voices.
I mean,
neither
of us have known about this character beforehand, so are you really surprised?
We should walk up to famous people, like find famous people, walk up to them, and then like recognize them for their least recognizable shit.
Oh, that'd be great.
That'd be
I'm sure they would love that, actually.
Let me pull up Ryan Reynolds. What do you think Ryan Reynolds' least famous movie is?
Wet Hot American Summer.
Probably not true. Gonna say that's probably a false. Like,
I mean, have you seen it, Tanner? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. It has to be a movie I've never even heard of, though, right?
I mean, maybe.
He was in Fast and Furious. When did that happen?
Fuck if
I need to like go back to his old shit. What was the first thing he was ever in?
Probably Deadpool.
TV series 15. Wait. 15? I'm starting to find my way. Got a new job. Gonna start at the mall today? That 15?
That's 16, Tanner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. I
was about to spiral, dude. I was like, wait a second.
That's also from 1991, my guy.
Right. Well, I don't know. I was about to be like, have I got my entire life not knowing that Ryan Reynolds was in 16?
Yeah, he was Jude all along.
That's crazy, dude. What's Jude up to?
He's in the new Total Drama spinoff, the Total Drama-rama.
How long has that been going?
I don't fucking know, dude. I'm pretty sure it's still going.
When are we getting an actual season of Total Drama? I don't want to watch the kid thing.
I don't think we ever...
Really? You think we're done?
Probably not. The way the television tends to go, I'm sure we'll get another season eventually. Let's see. Yeah, is it still going? Yeah, it looks like it's still airing, so...
Ridiculous.
It's probably going to be a bit...
How long has it been going?
Since 2018.
I see.
Yeah, so, if it's still going at this point, it might be a bit of a Teen Titans... About? It's just all the kids, except they're kids, and they're in a daycare, and they have wacky hijinks, and Chef is their caretaker.
I don't like this one bit.
That's the whole show.
I just want an actual season of total drama, you know.
Oh well, who looks like the shoes on the other foot now?
I can't even
Tanner?
find the show 16 anymore because apparently there's some K-pop bullshit called 16 that's popping up.
Just look up 16 Cartoon Network show.
Cartoon Network show cartoon.
Yeah,
Here
it's just that easy.
Right, it's the number 6 and then teen, of course.
Yeah. Aren't you a fool, Tanner?
Yeah, Jude is played by Christian
Christian Bale?
That's right, Christian Bale.
Wouldn't that be
Let's see, what's he doing right now? What's the last thing he did? Here we go, 2020. I don't even know any of this. Oh,
yeah,
you ever
big
heard
shocker.
of Wish Fart?
No, I have not, Tanner. I cannot say that I have heard of Wish Fart.
Yeah. Oh, he's Chris McLean? That's pretty cool.
Chris McLean? Mm-hmm. From hit TV show, Chris McLean goes to the Grammys?
Mm-hmm. Wait, what the fuck?
What, is he also playing? He voices
Tanjiro? Apparently Jude, shows up in an episode of Total Drama.
Like actual Total Drama or Total Drama-rama?
Total Drama-rama.
Okay, yeah, he's in there.
What?
Yeah. That's why I brought him up.
Oh, really? And he's canonically that character?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of neat, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Wait, is it the same company that does both those?
Yes.
Ah.
I'm shocked you didn't know this, Tanner. Then again,
I didn't know that.
I'm kind of the cartoon guy around here. I kind of love animation. It's kind of my whole thing. I kind of base my entire personality around animation from the early 2000s.
I'm so jealous of you.
As you should be. Tanner, want to know a fun fact that I learned recently? And by recently, I mean today.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so check it out, Tanner. Check it out. Check this shit out real quick. So,
Checking it.
You know your boy Dante, who wrote Dante's Divine Comedy, right?
Was his name Dante?
Yeah, his name is Dante.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what Dante's Divine Comedy is.
That's where, Dante's Inferno originates from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is Dante's Inferno a comedy?
It's not comedy in the sense of, haha funny. It's comedy, how, back in the day, they would refer to, long tales as, epics and stuff like that. It's that sort of thing. So comedy was kind of just, a story. It
doesn't make any sense, but go for it.
Okay. The words have just changed over time, That's just how it be sometimes. So apparently, back in the day, one of the big inspirations for Dante writing the story, I think, I don't know if it was really a big inspiration for him or not, but he got kicked out of his home city of, I believe it was Florence. And so, apparently, this year, the year of our Lord, 2021, Florence has, they held a virtual conference for Dante to let him back into Florence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I just find that great, dude.
Florence, Italy?
Yes, Florence, Italy.
Huh.
Yeah, Dante, he is no longer kicked out of Florence. They've let him back in.
Why did you get kicked out of Florence in the first place?
I think. Oh, so what it was that he was siding with the Pope, I believe, is what was going down, because the Pope was at war with some emperor or whatever. And it was this big thing.
Hirohito.
Exactly. It was a big thing at the time in Italy, and so they were like, "All right, Dante, you're out of here. The Pope, he ain't no good. He ain't doing no good for nobody. It's all about the emperor now." So yeah, that's why he had to get out of there.
Oh, gotcha.
To my knowledge, anyway. To my knowledge, that's how it went down. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't quote me on that. Tanner, do you not know much about Dante's Inferno?
I can't say I do. I feel like I know virtually nothing about Dante's Inferno.
I'm sure you know much more about it than you think, my guy. I know that a lot of modern depictions of hell and stuff originate from Dante's Inferno. I think that the entire idea of limbo maybe originates from there. I think.
That sounds false, but...
How
old is Dante's Inferno?
Let's see. When was Dante's Inferno written?
Let's see here. 2012.
It was 1320. Yeah. So it's pretty old, my guy. It's pretty old.
It's pretty old. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, maybe, just maybe. But yeah, the entire idea of like the circles of hell and shit originate from there. You know,
isn't that like official church doctrine now, though? like Catholic Church doctrine? Limbo is.
Yeah, it depends. Some churches have like taken it in as like official doctrine. I believe that the official stance by the Catholic Church is that's not, though, because a lot of Dante's Divine Comedy is kind of just like it's kind of just Christian fan fiction for the most part.
Yeah.
So it is a little weird that places have like kind of taken it in as like official doctrine, but
yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
Because like he has like Greek gods and shit in there as well. Like Cerberus shows up and is one of the punishments for the damned and shit like that. And like Charon carries souls across like the river Styx and shit like that into hell. So yeah, it's a little funky here and there. Okay,
right.
But hey, it's pretty cool. I enjoy learning about it.
You've read it?
Yeah, I've given it a read. It's pretty cool. The whole thing goes over like the Inferno portion of it is like hell. Then they go over like purgatory and shit like that. And then they also go over what paradise is like, Tanner. There are rings to paradise as well. People only really fixate on the Inferno part, though. They don't know too much about the rest of it.
How many rings are there for paradise?
Fuck if I know, dude. How many rings of paradise? Let's see. In Dante. Alright, let's see here. In terms of the rings of paradise, okay, there are 9 of them. That's right, because they're each of the planets, including the moon.
What? Oh, wait.
Wait, hang on.
Wait, how many planets are there?
Wait, hang on.
How many planets are there?
That's right. It was 1320. So hang on. Okay, so yeah, it covers the moon, Mercury, Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, the fixed stars, and the Prima Mobile.
So they're missing like 3 planets.
Yeah, because like their telescopes were only so good back then, Tanner. Come on, it was 1320.
Well, they're missing Uranus.
Yeah. And Pluto,
Yeah, I don't even... What's the other one? Wait, how many... There's 7 planets in our solar system? How many planets are there? There's 7. Right? Mercury...
I mean, hey, Tanner, it's up to you.
Venus...
To my knowledge,
Earth,
there are 8 of them, but...
Mars...
There might be 7.
Jupiter... Saturn... Neptune... Uranus... Oh, is that 8?
I think so. That sounds about right.
And in order. No.
That was all of them right there.
Yeah. Wait, we're the third rock from the sun. Yeah. Venus is before us, yeah?
Yes.
It's
Mercury and Venus come before us.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Mercury is the closest one to the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, once we get past like the initial 4, I get real iffy on their placements.
Right.
Yeah, because then it's like, well, who cares at that point? We're not going to get to the other planets.
Those ones are too far. Although we've sent stuff out there.
Yeah, we definitely have. We've sent, I think, a couple of things out of our solar system.
I think we only have 1 satellite that, left the solar system.
Okay.
Which to me is kind of funny, because now it's just, out there.
Who knows what it's doing?
What
kind of wacky adventures is
exactly, yeah. Okay, now that's a show, right?
Oh, I would be baffled if no one has made a show about that yet. 100%, someone must have made some sort of on the Sci-Fi Channel. There has to be something about that on there.
Right.
Like either it's just like the adventures of the probe that went outside of our solar system, or it's like
I think
the
it's
aliens
like
found
Voyager
the probe and now
3
they
or something.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a Rick and Morty bit where they like destroy that probe accidentally, right?
I would be.
There's no way there isn't, right?
Yeah, that has to be a thing. Dear Dante. Alright, hang on. Yeah, dear Dante, who is in heaven, holy be thy name.
Are you looking up the rings? I want to know what the rings are.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
of
what
course.
the heaven rings are.
Sorry.
Because I know that what? It's 9 rings of hell?
Yeah. And then...
What? Okay. It's one for, like, the 7 deadly sins, and what are the other 2?
Yeah, so there's stuff for, like, treachery as well.
Treachery?
Yeah, treachery is, like, the most severe sin that one can commit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because it does also get a bit confusing, because at some point there's a city, and within that city houses, like, the rest of the circles after that, and some of the circles are broken down into smaller circles.
So it's like redlining.
Yeah, it gets a little iffy.
It's in the bad side of town.
You can definitely interpret there as being like more than the 9 circles and stuff like that. But yeah, I know the lowest one is like treachery, where Lucifer resides, and he's just like munching on Judas, and he's like clawing at Brutus, who murdered Caesar, because like Dante, he was a big
Very
Caesar
funny.
fan. He was real into Caesar.
What are the 9 circles of heaven? Or what are Dante's circles of heaven?
Yeah. Apologies, I was about to look that up, but I totally forgot to. I got sidetracked.
Now I'm looking at it.
Sorry, Tanner, I got sidetracked.
Let's see. Dante's 9 spheres of heaven are Moon, Mercury, Venus, Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, fixed stars, and the Premium Mobile.
Yes, but what's in them?
These are associated by Dante with the 9 levels of the angelic hierarchy. Well, what's the angelic hierarchy? And why have I never heard of this? Let's see.
You're not Catholic, Tanner. That's why.
What the hell?
The
moon. The inconstant?
Yeah, it's the one.
What does that even mean? The waxing inconstancy. Consequent what? Okay, the sphere of the moon is that of souls who abandon their vows, and so were deficient in the virtue of fortitude.
Yeah, like they're allowed in heaven, but like, not
but
very
they
good
broke a
heaven.
promise a couple times,
Yeah. They ain't cool enough quite yet.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, the second sphere, Mercury the ambitious. The planet represents those who did good out of a desire for fame. Interesting.
Yeah.
They were deficient in the virtue of justice.
Oh yeah, Tanner. By the way, something I did forget to mention about the circles of hell. You will be very happy to know that homosexuals receive a far worse punishment than murderers do.
That's fun. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Apparently, even back in the day, the Catholic Church was like, "All right, Dante, like we don't like the homosexuals. But like, come on, chill just a little bit here."
They're worse than murderers. That means Dante was gay.
Exactly.
The planet Venus, generally associated with goddess of love, and so it's the planet of lovers who are deficient in the virtue of temperance.
Oh.
Interesting. Let's see. The sun, the wise. Whoa.
Yeah, this is for the really cool people, dude.
It's just people who were smart. Let's see, you got philosophers, theologians, kings, people.
Yeah, King Solomon
places.
himself resides there, Tanner.
Let's see. The fifth sphere is Mars, the warriors of the faith. Interesting. So it's like Christian Valhalla.
Yeah.
That's kind of literally
That's
literally what it is.
That's almost exactly what it is, yes.
Yeah. Let's see, Jupiter, the just rulers. Oh, okay. So it's home of rulers who display justice.
Yeah, the cool guys.
Interesting. Saturn, the contemplatives. People who embody temperance. Okay. Eighth one, the fixed stars. Faith, hope, and love. Live, laugh, love. Yeah. That's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And then the ninth one is the premium mobile. The angels.
Yeah, that's where, like, the angels and God and shit are.
Is the last sphere of the physical universe. Wait, Dante treats hell and heaven as being, like, physical locations the whole time?
Yeah. Like, at the very start of the story, Dante wakes up, he's just, like, kind of in a pit, and so he just, he just walks down on into the pit, and he ends up in hell, where he goes on his big journey, and, once he reaches, like, Lucifer, as it turns out, Satan, like, crawled down into hell, I guess, and so, like, the oceans are, like, above him, so, you know, Dante just, like, scoots on by Lucifer and goes up into the ocean, and he just ends up on the other side of the earth. Yeah.
How does he get to heaven?
He has to climb to the top of the island where Limbo is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Limbo's like a big old island, and it has its own circles as well, but they're like kind of... I think they're like trials or something like that instead for it. It's just like a big spiral mountain, basically, that he goes up.
So there's another level, kinda.
Yeah, exactly.
The Empyrean, which is a region beyond physical existence, which is where God lives.
Oh. Huh. What do you know? So we can never truly reach God then, no matter what. That's a bummer, dude. That's a big rip right there.
Dante's Inferno, I'm seeing a lot of references to predestination. Is that a big thing in the book?
A little bit. Dante was a wacky guy with some real wacky ideas. He never truly knew what he was talking about. Yeah, I know that one of the things he constantly brings up is like the end of the world and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's real fixated on that.
I love Wikipedia trying to guilt trip people into supporting them.
Oh, gotcha. I have like ad block off and shit. So,
to all our readers I have ad block too. It doesn't block this.
Ah, gotcha.
To all our readers in the US, please don't scroll past this. This Saturday, for the first time recently, we humbly ask you to defend Wikipedia's independence. 98% of our readers don't give. They simply look the other way. If you are an exceptional reader who has already donated, we sincerely thank you. If you donate just $2.75 or whatever you can this Saturday, Wikipedia could keep thriving for years. Most people donate because Wikipedia is useful. If Wikipedia has given you $2.75 worth of knowledge this year, take a minute to donate. Show the world that access to reliable, neutral information matters to you. Thank you. Haven't they been caught, like, not having reliable, neutral information?
I was about to say
a couple
that.
Times?
Yeah. That's fine, Dan. It's fine. As long as
I'm gonna go to a random
of
Wikipedia article. Wow, Mount Fuji Station. It's a train station for Mount Fuji.
Wow, amazing. Who would have thought, Dan? Who would have thought?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Is Mount Fuji an active volcano?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, do they have to worry about that?
No, not really. Mount Fuji's pretty cool though, dude. I've been there.
No, you haven't.
Oh, you're right. Tana, let's go to Mount Fuji and go to Japan.
There we go. Let me look up plane flight tickets.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to go to Japan right now.
To Japan.
I'm sure they're pretty cheap.
How low would the cost need to be for you to go right now?
Right now? I'm not going right now.
No, tell me. Give me a price, like, even if it's a ridiculous one.
Okay, fine. If I were to go to Japan, like, right now, then I guess that I would say, like, $1,000.
What? Not to pay you, you idiot, for how much the flight would cost?
Yeah, how much the flight would cost? I'm guessing like $1,000.
What? No,
Yeah.
I'm asking how much would it need to cost to make you do it?
Oh. To make me do it. Oh, okay. Yeah, to make me go to Japan.
How cheap would the flight need to be for you to be like, fuck it, I'll go to Japan for the weekend?
Probably like 500.
500.
Yeah, I think that's a good amount.
That makes it seem like you're not all that dedicated to not going to Japan.
What do you mean?
Well, because 500 is a pretty low price. I have a feeling like that is going to be about as little as it costs.
I don't think it will.
I'm doing a round trip for today, flying out today and flying back tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, how much is that going to run you?
Yeah, let's see. Ooh, $1,673.
Oof, Tanner, oof.
That's from San Antonio to Tokyo. Interesting. What if I do it for like... What's the cheapest? Oh wow, this is more expensive than I thought it would be. Never mind.
Yeah, what do you know, Tanner? It's almost like I looked a little into how much it costs to go to Japan for me and the boys.
Damn.
Hotels are pretty cheap, though. Although we can't go to a Love Hotel, Tanner, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah.
We can't go to an onsen?
An onsen would be fine. Love Hotel, on the other hand...
What's like the cheapest... What's like the cheapest month we could fly out there?
I don't know. I haven't done it quite yet. I've been wanting to look into like what the best time to probably go to Japan would be.
This is ridiculous. It's all like $1,000.
Yeah. It's fairly pricey, my guy. You're going across the world.
Here we go. Cheap flights to Japan. What's this one? Why does this say $95 on it?
Because they just kind of airdrop you at some point, like over the ocean.
$544 flights to Kobe. I don't know where Kobe is.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's playing for the Miami Heat right now. Oh, wait, no, he died.
Wait, yeah, I was gonna say... I was literally... It was in my mouth. I was gonna be like, didn't he die?
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, or whatever.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Yeah, sucks.
I'm pretty sure his family wanted to sue the family of the helicopter pilot, though. So that's kind of fucked up. That's not Kobe's fault, obviously. But hey, his familia, maybe don't do that. Maybe you're a little bit more well off than they are.
Listen, they killed the greatest basketball player who ever lived.
That's very true. That widow and child, they definitely fucking murdered him.
Mm-hmm. And it's the official stance of the Guapish podcast that it was actually Kobe's fault that plane crashed. He caused it.
That's
for the helicopter.
He tried to shoot a 3-pointer and it just didn't pan out quite as well as he was expecting. He was spinning
the ball on his finger, showing off for those 14-year-old girls that were in the helicopter. And that's a fact. You can look that one up.
He was the one spinning the blade of the helicopter.
Exactly, yeah.
He lost the balance.
Yeah, he lost balance. Uh-oh.
Oh, we've said worse on the channel, Tanner. It's fine.
I feel we've said objectively worse things. I don't know about subjectively. People care about that guy quite a bit.
That's true. Dylan definitely cares about him a lot.
Like, no one cares about Armenians or Latin people. But Kobe?
Come on, the Kobe?
How did you find the Armenian clip so quickly? Do you just have that clipped out?
No, I just remembered.
There's no way you remembered what episode it was in, did you?
It wasn't the episode. Title? I think so. I definitely just looked it up through title. Hang on. I think I looked up a Tanner apology or something like that.
Yeah, here, can you screen share? I want to see what you're doing. I want to see your process.
Yeah, hang on. Let's see here. Screen share. Back. Yeah, go live. There we
I
go.
didn't even remember that being in Valkyria, but yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I
okay,
definitely
yeah,
remember it's Valkyria.
Yeah, I see what you got going on. Let me see.
I just had to search. I somehow was able to immediately remember like what the title for it was. I'm just completely drawing a blank now, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a. Oh, there we go. Apology video to our main.
Wasn't an apology at all, though. So that means I insulted them before.
No, I don't think that you did. I think that I just wanted to do a little internet clout, Tanner. That's all. I just wanted to get a little internet clout. You know, be internet famous and stuff. That's all I wanted.
I think Cloud should have been Snoop Dogg. I hate Dylan, but do you know what I'm talking about here?
Yeah, about the comment he left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's untenable, frankly.
I was there when he made that comment. He said that he wanted Cloud to be Snoop Dogg because, you know, Snoop Dogg smokes a lot and he makes clouds and shit.
God, he's such a clever boy.
He's
such
a smart lad.
Pants. Yeah.
He's a smart lad. I love that. I love that Dylan right there.
Let's see.
I realized though, Tanner, like with pretty much all of our guests, they're not just guests, okay? They're partners at this company. Each and every one of them have roles to fulfill. Someone like Jackson is our producer. He's the one who dedicates like what content we're gonna be making and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But I realized I don't think we have a role for Dylan at all, do we?
I don't think so.
Well, what is Dylan's place in our company?
Let's see. Well, he's currently off getting scammed constantly by pyramid schemes.
Yeah, so I don't think that we can trust him with any financials.
Director.
That doesn't sound like the right move there. It needs to be something important so that he doesn't feel left out at all.
You want to do something? You want to do a terrible idea for like a video, like probably in a couple weeks?
Sure. What would that be?
A tier list of all of our thumbnails.
Oh my gosh, that. All right, Tanner. If you can compile it, then we'll do it.
Really?
Yeah. If you can compile the tier list, then we can do it.
God damn.
I think that's a good agreement there.
Maybe that won't be too difficult because it's like, oh boy, most of our series for a while they just use the same thumbnail across every video.
Yeah, for the most part.
So really, all I'd have to include are like the handful of ones that change every couple weeks.
You could always just go with like the final one for those ones.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
And then like the Guapish ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then all the fucking one-offs.
Yeah.
That can't be more than like what, 50 thumbnails or something? No. We have like 23 episodes of Guapish already, so
yeah, so
it can't be more than 100. Has to be under that.
Probably not. I mean, like, how many videos do we have in our random one-offs playlist, though?
I don't know. Is it a lot?
Let's see.
It's not a lot.
Random one-offs is 86 videos.
Have we been keeping that updated, though?
Yes, I typically do.
Okay. You haven't been keeping the Patreon updated, though.
Definitely not the Patreon now. No one's subscribed to our Patreon yet. I'll start updating the Patreon more when people actually subscribe to it.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Exactly.
Where is it? I don't even see the random one-offs playlist.
Oh, I see it. I'm on.
Oh, there it is.
I'm looking at it. Don't you worry.
86. Oh God.
Yeah.
Maybe this would be too big of an undertaking.
I don't know, Tanner. I think you got it.
Oh boy.
I believe in you.
What if do we need to remake any of our tier lists? Do we have any enhanced opinions?
I don't think so, no. And besides, I do have some. Oh, well, I guess there is the My Hero Academia one. We didn't actually do a tier list for that.
Right.
That's the only one I can really think of, though. The rest of them I think are pretty solid.
The rest of them
are pretty solid, yeah. Yeah, there are a few here and there which are like different things. So that would definitely cut down on it, but yeah, I don't know. There's still quite a few.
Where did we rank Joe Biden in the Democrat candidate battle royale tier list?
I'm pretty sure he was in like bottom tier.
Right.
I don't think he was very high up because he's an elderly man.
Not to pat my own back, but that was a good idea.
That was a very good idea. I think the only thing that could have improved it was for us to do research beforehand instead of like during the video.
It's part of the charm or something.
That's right. That's right, Tanner. This is part of the old charm.
You know what? Maybe I'm not as disgusted by the regular show Ultimate Villain tier list being our top viewed video.
What? Were you ever disgusted by that?
I feel like we have... I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of videos that we put more effort that are like kind of objectively funnier,
I mean, certainly.
A bit more interesting.
That one just has far more mass appeal, though, you see, Tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I do enjoy that some of my just shit posts are pretty high up there, though. Like, Sephiroth just broke 1,000 recently.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I know the regular show tier list did break 2,000, though, Tanner. We got our very first 2,000 views video or whatever.
If we look at the retention time, though, it's not impressive.
I mean, hey, you gotta take what you can get. With those longer videos, it's just kind of what comes along with the territory, alright?
I mean, we don't have good retention time on any of our videos.
The Doom speedrun's really high.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's at like 96 or some shit like that.
Shockingly. Sephiroth.
Yeah, I think the Sephiroth one is also decent.
I still don't understand why Hyrule Warriors is so high. I guess people were really wanting to see that. Impa. Right.
Yeah. All of our videos that have Rule 34 in the title break at 100 easy. It's just the way of the world.
People are animals.
It really is just that simple.
Why is a random episode of Astral Chain with not even a super interesting title name up there?
That is an excellent question. That one does baffle me.
The Tale of the Easily Lost Man?
Yeah.
Do you remember what happens in that episode? Do we do something really cool?
I don't remember, dude. I do remember. I think the episode was fairly decent, though. Yeah, I was actually just looking through all of our videos today. Like all of our top videos and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so all of this is still fairly fresh in my mind.
Maybe I should do that sometime.
Yeah, I'm constantly looking at the analytics
it's fucking
and shit
October.
like that. Yeah. It's October, Tanner. Are we going to do anything for Halloween? Are we going to do any spooky things, my guy?
See. We can easily do Monster Camp and Crawl remotes.
Yeah.
Because those are on PC.
Oh, Dylan's going to be very excited to hear that. He was just asking me this week, like, are we going to do anything for, like, Monster Camp? I really like
Monster
that.
Camp's
so, like,
fun, yeah.
Are we gonna play that again? Oh, do you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, well, you're gonna have to take that up with Tanner, my guy. And look at that. We took it up.
Yeah, I think the intention is to do it. Let's see. Do we want to do that next week?
Next week.
When do we want to do that? What is your work schedule? You know what? Thanks guys for watching. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you in post squad.